Let's get into it. The State Department has halted the scheduling of new visa interviews for foreign students hoping to study in the U.S. while it prepares to expand the screening of their activity on social media, officials said. Why don't you worry about vetting the people that you're pushing into the administration? Why not make sure that somebody, anybody, is qualified for any of these positions? Maybe spend more time worrying about the remains of the skeleton crew of the federal government that's still doing Get Ready With Me's online instead of their jobs. Anyhow, a U.S. official said Tuesday the suspension is intended to be temporary and does not apply to applicants who already had scheduled their visa interviews. The official spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss an internal administration document. That's a lie. They're not going to vet anything. Let's not forget that this is an administration who's been using keyword searches and poorly coded AI to determine who to keep around and who not, to determine what grants and funding should be pulled and what shouldn't. And they failed horribly with it all. But let's continue. A cable signed by Secretary of State Marco Rubio and obtained by the Associated Press says the State Department plans to issue guidance on expanded social media vetting. You mean like the vetting that kept your ancestor and that of Matt Gaetz and DeSantis from almost not being able to come into the country? Effective immediately, in preparation for an expansion of required social media screening and vetting, consulate sections should not add any additional student or exchange visitor visa appointment capacity until the guidance is issued, the cable says. Yeah, because, decreased staffing, and then this is going to work out well. If well meant poorly, catastrophically. Okay. We're going to find out what it means to be America contained. Hope y'all ready for an implosion. Asked about the suspension at a briefing Tuesday, State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce said the U.S. uses every available resource to vet people applying for visas. Everything except for due process. We will continue to use every tool we can to assess who it is that's coming here, whether they are students or otherwise, Bruce said. Well, if they're applying for a student visa. The move, first reported by Politico, is the latest in the Trump administration's crackdown on international students. Last week, the Trump administration revoked Harvard University's ability to enroll international students, removing the college from the program that allows schools to sponsor foreign students for visas. That effort was quickly challenged in court and for now is blocked by a federal judge. This spring, the administration also revoked the legal status of thousands of international students already in the country, leading some to leave the U.S. out of fear of deportation. After many students filed successful legal challenges, the administration said it was restoring the students' legal status, but the government also expanded the grounds for terminating international students' legal status going forward. So for all y'all that are like, if they came here the legal way, I don't think y'all are paying attention to this administration removing their legality. But once again, hope you're ready for the implosion that comes from us becoming self-contained. Hope you really don't like those creature comforts.